Hello, my dear students. Under the title Describing Motion, in the last class we studied about two fundamental concepts in physics, that is mechanics. One is distance and another one is displacement. In today's session, means in the today's class, we'll continue, means we'll gain some more information regarding distance and displacement by taking the simple illustrative examples which are given in your 8th standard textbook. I guess you remember when you were in 8th standard, we are having the lesson called Describing Motion. In that describing motion, you already studied fundamental information regarding distance as well as displacement. I feel it's the right time for you people to get more information about distance and displacement by taking the simple examples which are given in your 8th standard. So let me explain distance and displacement by taking some simple examples which are given in your 8th standard textbook. Okay, my dear students, welcome back. We'll start the next session of our lesson. We are discussing the 8th chapter of your syllabus, so that is describing motion. In today's class, I will consider the elementary concept of physics. That concept we will call it as a distance and displacement. We will discuss about distance and displacement. Distance and displacement. So distance and displacement are the two elementary concepts which are related to moving body. What is motion? Last class we discussed what is motion. Change in position of a body with respect to time and with respect to some reference frame. We will call it as a motion. Then what is the distance here? When the body is in the state of motion, it is going to cover some path. It is going to cover some path. Total path length covered by the body, irrespective of direction. Irrespective of direction, what is the total path length covered by the body during its motion? We will call it as a distance. What is the distance here? Write down the definition of distance. Total path length. Total path covered by a body. Covered by a body during its motion. When the body is in the state of motion, how much total path length it is going to cover? That total path length covered by the body, we will call it as a distance. So this is the basic definition of what? Distance. Then what is the displacement here? What is displacement? Displacement is a shortest distance. Shortest distance between. Shortest distance between initial and final positions. Initial and final positions of a body. Initial and final positions of a body is called displacement. Write down the definitions of what? Distance and displacement here. What is distance? Distance is a total path covered by a body during its motion, irrespective of direction. Only have to concentrate on how much path length it is covered during its motion. The total path length covered by the body during its motion will call it as a what? Distance traveled by the body. Then what is a displacement? What is displacement? Displacement is a shortest distance between initial point and final point. Shortest distance between initial position of a body and final position of a body will call it as a displacement. Or we are going to give the alternative definition for what? Displacement. Alternative definition for displacement: change in position. Change in position of a body in a particular direction. In a particular direction. Change in position of a body in a particular direction, we will call it as a displacement. While defining displacement, the direction of motion of a body is taken into account. While defining the displacement, the direction of the motion of a body is taken into account. Therefore, displacement is a vector physical quantities. You know very well. Physical quantities, for their description, if you take their direction into an account, then such a type of physical quantities are called vector physical quantities. If you are not at all taking direction into an account, direction for their description, definitely such type of physical quantities are called scalars. Here what is a distance? Distance is a scalar physical quantity. Displacement is a vector physical quantity, because while defining distance, we are not at all taking direction of motion of a body. We are not at all taking direction of motion of a body. Just we are taking the total path covered by the body during its motion. The total path covered by the body will call it as a distance. Therefore, the distance is a scalar quantity and displacement is a vector quantity. Write down the next important point here. Distance is scalar and displacement is a vector. So distance is scalar physical quantity and displacement is a vector. So after measuring any physical quantity in physics, we are writing their units. So what is the SI unit of distance and displacement? The SI unit for both displacement and distance is, it is meter. So meter is a SI unit for distance as well as displacement. So concentrate on these points here. Next I will give few examples to understand distance as well as the displacement. What is distance? Total path covered by a body during its motion, means in any direction, how much path length the body is covering. The total path length covered by the body during its motion will call it as a distance traveled by the body. While explaining distance traveled by the body, we are not taking direction of motion. We are not taking direction. That's what the distance is a scalar. And while explaining displacement, we are taking direction into account, because displacement is a change in position of a body in particular direction. That change in position of a body along one particular direction, we will call it as a displacement. Therefore, what I can say, displacement is a vector physical quantity. And one more important thing is, displacement is a shortest distance between initial and final position of a body when it is in the state of motion. You have to find the minimum or shortest distance between initial point and final point then that shortest distance between initial point and final point, we'll call it as a what? Displacement. So let me take one simple example to understand distance as well as displacement. Let me take one simple example. Body starts its journey from point A. Body starts its journey from point A. It reaches to point B. It reaches to point B. From point B, it moves along this direction and reaches to point C. Concentrate here. Body starts its journey from A. Then it reaches to point B. From B, it will reach the point C. So here A to B, the change in position of a body from A to B is 3 meter. Change in position of a body from A to B is 3 meter. Change in position of a body from B to C is 4 meter. Means the total distance traveled by the body from A to B is 3 meter. From B to C it is 4 meter. So from A to C, it is found to be it is 5 meter. My question is, what is the distance traveled by the body? What is the distance traveled by the body and what is displacement? In this case, tell me what is the distance and what is the displacement. To answer this question, recall the basic definition of distance. What is distance? Total path taken by the body during its motion irrespective of direction. Total path length covered by the body. How much is the total path length covered by the body? From A to B it is covering 3 meter length. From B to C it is covering 4 meter length. Then what is the total path length covered by the body? Starts from A, reaches to B. From B it reaches to point C. A to B it is covering a length of 3 meter. B to C it is covering a length of 4 meter. What is the total path length here? The total path length covered by the body is given by how much it is? AB plus BC. What is AB value here? 3 meter. BC value is how much? BC value is 4 meter. Total 7 meter. What is 7 meter? The total path length covered by the body during its motion. The total path length covered by the body is 7 meter. That 7 meter we will call it as a distance traveled by the body. My next question is, what is displacement? What is displacement? Recall the definition. What is the definition of the displacement? Shortest distance between initial point and final point. The shortest distance between initial point and final point. That shortest distance between initial point and final point we will call it as a displacement. Which is the initial point of a journey? A. Which is the final position of a journey? C. Initial point is A, final point is C. Which is the shortest distance from A to C? Which is the shortest distance? Draw a straight line. This is the shortest distance from initial position to final position. That the shortest distance from initial position to final position we will call it as a displacement. Therefore, what is displacement here? Displacement equals to AC. That AC is equals to 7 meter. In this example, distance traveled by the body is it is AC is equals to how much it is? 5 meter. Distance traveled by the body is 7 meter and displacement is what? 5 meter. Got my point? I will take one more example here. Imagine that body is moving along a semicircular path. Body is moving along a semicircular path. Body is moving along a semicircular path. semicircular path. So this is initial point, this is final point. This is initial point and this is final point. This is semicircle. The radius of semicircle is given. The radius of semicircle is found to be 3.5 meter, or else you can take a 7 meter. O is a center of the circle. The radius of semicircle is given here 7 meter. So look at the example here. Body is moving along semicircular path. From where? From A to B, it is moving along the semicircular path. It is moving along semicircular path. So my question is, what is the distance in this case? What is the distance in this case? Recall the definition. What is the distance? Total path covered by the body during its motion. Which is the path? Path covered by the body is semicircle here. Path covered by the body is semicircle. Therefore, distance equals to how much it is? Length of which circle? Semicircle. Distance traveled by the body is equal to length of semicircle. What is the length of semicircle? Recall. What is length of semicircle? Length of a circle. Total length of complete circle is 2 pi r. Total length of a circle is called circumference of a circle. Length of a semicircle is half of the circumference of the circle. Half of the circumference of the circle means it is pi r. Length of a semicircle is pi r. Pi r. What is pi? You know very well, it is 22 by 7. Pi value is 22 by 7. What is radius? Radius is 7. 7 and 7 gets cancelled, which is equals to 22 meter. What is 22 meter? 22 meter is a distance traveled by a body. This is called distance traveled by a body. Okay? Then what is displacement? Recall the definition. What is displacement? Shortest distance between initial point and final point. Shortest distance between initial point and final point. Which is initial point here? A is the initial point. Which is final point? B is a final point. Which is the shortest distance from initial point to the final point? The shortest distance between initial point to final point. The shortest distance between initial point to final point is AB. This is the shortest distance. Therefore, what I can write now? Displacement. Displacement is equals to AB. What is length of AB here? Length of AB. A to O 7 meter. O to B 7 meter. Total it is 14 meter. What is 14 meter? Displacement of a body is 14 meter. Displacement of a body is 14 meter. Okay? Done with second example. Shall I move to the third example now? Now the body is moving in a circle. Body is moving in a circle of a radius 7 meter. How the body is moving? Body is moving in a circle, means it starts its journey from point A, moving along circular path like this. Moving along circular path. Body is moving along circular path. When it completes one circle, what is the value of distance and displacement? What is the value of distance and displacement? Imagine that the radius of this circle is, once again I will take the radius of the circle as 7 meter. Will you tell me what is the distance and what is displacement? You know very well. Total path taken by the body, we will call it as a distance. Total path taken by the body, we will call it as a distance. Which is the total path taken by the body? Body starts its journey from A. After completing circle, it will end its journey at A. This is the total path taken by the body. The total path taken by the body is equals to circumference of a circle. Total path taken by the body is equals to circumference of a circle or length of a circle. Therefore, what is the distance here? Distance equals to circumference of a circle. How much it is? 2 pi r. Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. 2 as it is. What is the value of pi? Pi is given by 22 by 7 into r. What is r? Radius 7. 7 gets cancelled. It is given by 44 meter. What is 44 meter? Distance travelled by the body when it is moving in a circular path of radius 7 meter is 44 meter. Then what is displacement here? What is displacement? What is displacement? Will you tell me what is displacement? Displacement is a shortest distance between initial point and final point. Shortest distance between initial point and final point. Which is the initial point here? A is the initial point. When it completes one journey, completes a circle, which is the final point? Final point is also A. When initial point and final points are same, if initial point and final point is same, then what is the distance between initial point and final point? It's 0. Therefore, what is the value of displacement here? Displacement is 0. When the body is moving in a circle of radius r, the value of its displacement is 0. Look at all the examples. Look at all 3 examples what I have given. In all 3 examples, I am noticing that distance travelled by the body. Distance travelled by the body is greater than displacement. Concentrate on this sentence. Distance travelled by the body, numerical value of distance travelled by the body is greater than displacement. Distance travelled is greater than displacement. It's impossible to have displacement is greater than distance. We didn't come across any situation where the displacement will be more as compared to distance. Distance will be greater than displacement. At maximum, distance may be equals to displacement. Distance and displacement both are equal when the body is moving in a straight line. Displacement and distance are equal when the body is moving in a straight line. If body is not moving in a straight line, if the body is moving in a curved path, concentrate here, the value of distance will be greater than displacement. Value of distance will be greater than displacement in all the cases. All the cases except the body is moving in a straight line. If the body is moving in a straight line, distance and displacement both are equal. So after watching this video, read your textbook once again and try to get more information about distance and displacement. We will stop our discussion here only. We will once again meet in the next session. Okay, thank you.